Hello guys, welcome back to the Laker family, where the Lakers just beat the San Antonio Spurs 121-107 on LeBron James' birthday. Happy birthday, LeBron. He just turned 36 today and he looked spectacular out there tonight. 26 points, wheeling and dealing, hustling, just looking every bit of a 22-year-old. It's astonishing, it's amazing, spectacular, all of the above at this point, to see this man go out and perform the way he's performing at 36 years old. There's no other words to describe it. But the game tonight, it was a game that we were supposed to win. The Spurs were without LaMarcus Aldridge, and I felt like, quite frankly, the game stayed a little bit too close for my liking. You could tell that the Lakers really were kind of just toying around with the Spurs, playing with their food, so to speak, because they would go up by double digits, and then they were like, okay, let's just take our foot off the gas for a little bit. And then when the Spurs would kind of make a little run, the Lakers like, okay, all right, it's time to get it in gear again. It was kind of like that during the whole game. So we had plenty of opportunities to really just put this team away way before the fourth quarter, and we could have, possibly sat LeBron James and Anthony Davis earlier, and unfortunately we couldn't. With that being said, I feel like like I said before, I feel like our offense is still way ahead of our defense at this point, because for a team that doesn't have their first or second best player, we shouldn't be giving up 107 points, point blank. Yes, the Spurs are a well-coached team, but still, we've got to tighten up some things on the defensive end of the floor. Turnovers have a lot to do with that as well. If you turn the ball over, the teams are going to eventually make you pay for that. I got to talk about this particular player first because I did kind of get into him on the last video, which is Wesley Matthews. The guy was a sniping machine out there tonight. Wesley Snipes. That should be his new nickname after tonight, especially if he keeps this going. Wesley Snipes. I'm sorry. I want to apologize for the last video. Not that I, counseled him or nothing like that, or I didn't believe in him, but, I did put his name and Danny Green's name in the same sentence. And I really didn't want that for Wesley Matthews, because I know we ended up waiting all last season for Danny Green to just come out of his shell and be the Danny Green of old, and we really rarely got that form from Danny Green. So Wesley Matthews, man, I think he knocked down 6 of 6 3-point shots tonight. The guy did not miss. Kudos, man. That's all I can say. Kudos to you, man, and just keep it up. Now that we see you can do it and you're not just falling off of some cliff, we want to see you continue this on. Because I can tell y'all, Laker fans, right now, if Wesley Matthews shoots like this adds another great dimension to this team, another lethal weapon to this team that opposing teams have to account for. We had almost 4 guys hit their 20-point mark tonight. So if you have that many players on your team capable of that, you can survive some nights with Montrezl Harrell, going 2 of 7 from the field. You can survive nights with Kyle Kuzma going 2 of 7 from the field. And so if you can, just like tonight when Wesley Matthews had it going, there might be Kyle Kuzma going the next night and can pick up the slack for Wesley Matthews or whoever that doesn't have it that night. We have that many capable weapons on this team. And that's why I know our offense is not a problem. The offense is already there. Yes, there's maybe some little things that you can tweak here and there, but we have no problem scoring. No problem scoring at all. And we won't have any problem scoring. It's just the defense has to kick in and get to last year's defense. I fear that, Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee had a lot to do with our interior defense last year. And maybe Marc Gasol is not as physically, he's a big physical man. But as far as like an athlete jumping out of the gym type of defender, I hope that that doesn't take away from what we're trying to accomplish defensively. It's not just Marc Gasol. I don't want to single him out because you have perimeter players as well that gets beat too often, or they're missing their assignments, and then they end up putting either Marc Gasol and Montrezl Harrell and Anthony Davis as well. They put them out of position a lot of times to be able to come over and make a play on the ball because they're getting either beat too quick or they're getting lost. One of the two. So you, as our guards defensively, they have to be able to hold their own well enough to, if they get beat, their big man can come over in time enough to help out. With that being said, Anthony Davis came in. He kind of scared me a little bit during, like midway during the game. He kind of went back to disappearing mode, not demanding the ball. But he ended up coming through in the fourth with some clutch mid-range shots that he just ripped back to back. They just ripped straight through the net. His mid-range, his stroke, especially when it's on, it's like the purest thing I see. That I see in a player. The way that ball just rips straight through when AD is on. It's a beautiful thing to watch when he's on like that. Who else do we have? Schroeder. Play lights out again. Lights out. I want to say he's probably been the second most consistent player other than LeBron James to start this season. And that's saying a lot with the players that we have on this team. So Schroeder is legit, guys. Schroeder is everything as advertised and more. He's been impressing me even more than what I thought we were going to get from Dennis Schroeder. And so we're very, very blessed to have him. I think we have the Spurs again. And I don't know if LaMarcus Aldridge is going to be back for that or not. But whatever the case may be, I just want to see us buckle down, tighten up a little bit more on the defensive end, knock these teams out a little bit earlier. But I think that's all I have for today. And I'll see y'all next time for the recap of that video. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe to help this channel grow. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Life in the fast lane, moving at the speed of life, and I can't slow down. Only got a gallon in the gas.